Hi, I'm Darrin Cook, aka Raymonde Crow, talking about a sleight of hand vanish for a knife. Remember I was saying, I think importantly in a color changing knife routine is we want to get beyond just the paddle move and the effect of a color change. I think we want other things to happen. Knives transpose, knives appear, they disappear. I think in the overall, if we look at Pop Haydn's routine, there's a lot. It's not confusing, it's not chaotic, but there's a lot of magic happening. And so that, I think that takes a lot of heat off of what's actually a pretty simple gimmick. So the first thing to go Pop Haydn's Vanish is, no, he is not making a production of it. He does not go, you know, as though he wants everybody to say, oh, hey, look, I'm vanishing this knife. It's what I think what they would call a move in transit. So he says, I tell you what, I'm going to use a knife in my pocket here. And in that, because it's not a move, we know he's going to the pocket because there's no attention whatsoever when he places the knife in the hand. It completely flies by everybody. Then now when he brings out this other knife, the question is, okay, well, there's that knife. What color knife is in this hand? Okay, so now what color is it? And of course, the joke is there is no color because there's no knife. But this preoccupation with what color is the knife completely leads the audience away from the fact that there's no knife in the hand. So the mechanics of his vanish, as far as I can tell, are something like this. I think he's just simply pinching this knife by the bolster. So he goes here, drops, and now he's going to bring it to the pocket. We could do it Tamariz crossing the gaze, right? Where I go here, no, it's not here. Then as the motion is done here, like crossing the gaze, right? So motion done here. Now I'll come up and look at the audience, and I bring out this knife or another knife. Now what I like to do, I think even better, maybe this is gilding the lily, but I like this position here for a knife. I think the Steranko palm is what I call this, because it's like the card move, where the card is palmed by this position. So notice from the front, the fingers are loose. My hand is not. And I think the other important is that the thumb is loose. Now I don't have to, hitchhike, but just the fact that there's a looseness in his thumb. If you remember the fake take of a coin, what sells this is the fact that the thumb is hidden, like I'm holding something. If I do the fake take like this, you wouldn't believe there's a coin because you can see my thumb. The thumb, this kind of, if I'm here, the hiddenness of this thumb, or the thumb behind the palm, indicates that something's being held. So another way to do this would be to go here, right, and then now I can come out. So I've kind of clipped it between these two fingers, bent, right? I bent. Now I don't have to hitchhike, but I've got a looseness here in the thumb. Go to the pocket, bring out my other knife, and that knife is vanished. So that, as far as I can tell, is the Pop Haydn vanish of the knife. Coming up, I'll go into other vanishes of the knife. I welcome your feedback, and hopefully you can include these ideas in your color changing knife magic. Thanks.